Yeah, that was good. I'd like to go back. And we've always talked about it before you moved that we should come back and do another one here. Uh, just because now I have a lot more birds to play with. A lot more different ones I want to try and see.
Yeah.
Shadow. Bring some exiles out. Sector. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Sector was at LaFollette. I think that was at Buena.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
think you're
but
right.
I think that's at Buena. So you know, and maybe if I get Demon working up here in a little bit, SNA. I don't think SNA has had very many flights either. So that I got some birds I want to try and try and fly. So maybe hopefully this summer we can all gang up over here and see how it's going.
Indeed. That's like 100 planes visible right there. That is like okay, well, technically because you're not seeing the whole picture, but that's damn close to 100 visible aircraft on the ground. I mean, we had planes from 5 different contractors, and 3 of us were out there flying shit around. Yeah, 4 of us were out there flying shit around. Yeah, yeah, that was stupendous.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a big fly-in.
And I mean, that's just like I said, that's just 4 of us bringing out planes, all of ours, or at least a lot of ours, and then other people's that came along for the ride. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was a really good damn day. All kinds of birds flew out there. Oh my god, Sabretooth was out there. Like, dude, you had like well, we all had some cool shit.
yeah,
We all had some cool shit. So LaFolette's really good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I kind of felt like cheating, but not in a bad way because of the hill that you're on. So and we're all up on the hill, so we might get skewed flight times because as they go down range, they go down the hill, so they stay upright longer.
yeah. Well, that's what made that Venom so spectacular too, because it was such a high hill that was just kept going straight. I was like, oh my god, that was crazy.
And you can't see that picture. Like, okay, people like, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this for people. People don't understand what we're talking about. The layout of LaFollette is it's a park in West Dallas, Wisconsin, and if you see the layout, um, KA was there, NASA's was there. NASA ran it down, giggling like an idiot, chasing it down because he was like, just like in shock. Okay, this is the closest thing you'll get to getting an idea because you can see everything, and this is about. Yeah, I'm gonna throw another. I've been throwing pictures up there for people, but this kind of I got to shrink this a little bit. These are semi-large pictures, but this gives a shot. What you see here is what we saw. This is basically the flight plan. We're on the hill, and you can see how it comes down. The hill is obviously present in the bottom left of the corner, and the street is way back there, like the houses are on it. Um, I don't think it
yeah,
made it to the
it's,
street. It made it to that tree line, but I remember it
it,
made it to the tree line. It
yeah.
might have
So I
been
mean, it
beyond. It
was
might have been slightly beyond it. But that tree line that you see right there, beyond those 2 baseball diamonds, it went right about like literally. That's like the shot looking towards where it went. So what you see down there, like where those trees are, that's where it made it. And yeah, LaFollette in its topography helped, but you see that that's a lot of ground to cover even after it made it down the hill.
yeah,
So it was still impressive regardless. It probably would have been a little shorter without the hill, but damn, it got down there.
yeah. Because I mean, the hill helped because they had the altitude, so it had all that air from the lower ground keeping it up, so it kept going.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
mean, like
plus obviously the wind obviously helped
you
too,
cut. Yeah,
but
yeah. Well, no, it was still that day. It wasn't really windy at all.
oh really?
Yeah, we had like we had it was a milky, cloudy kind of day. So
Yeah,
like
I
it
remember
was it
that. Yeah,
wasn't exactly uncomfortably warm, but no, it was all right. I think because like the girls are wearing stuff, but the girls were like sitting there. So we were wearing like short sleeves and shorts, I think, because it was just freaking warm. Oh, you
yeah. It
weren't
was. It
wearing
was.
pants. She was wearing pants. And I think we started out as a jackets, but we came because we were flying, so we ran that planes down. We got warmer.
Yeah.
But it was a spring day, and yeah, so it was like yeah, there's yeah, but it was pretty still. So yeah, those flights were freaking. That was ridiculous. Others were ridiculous. Another opportunity to get like more than one plane in the air from different people. That was cool.
That was cool,
I
yeah.
never. I always try to get that shot as many times as I can because you don't get a chance to see more than one plane in the air very often. So even if I'm not going to be the one flying, I don't care. I want to get the shot because really it'd be really cool to have like 20 of us out there all flying each one. And again, you people got to get your roundels and your fin codes right so we can tell who's playing as who when it's in the air. But
Right.
even at this distance, though, a shot like this, you're not going to be able to tell who the hell is who's anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But they're just. It makes for amazing picture taking. Um, we're trying to talk. We definitely got to make it a point to get out there again and do something like this. Uh, I don't care where the hell it is, but Lafollette's got some really good topography for it, so that's definitely a plus.
Yeah. Well, like Buena was a nice, just open field. I mean, it had a baseball diamond off in the side there, but it was just a good open field. LaFollette had the good hill, which would help that way, which he says, kind of cheating, but it was just still a nice big open field. You didn't really have to worry about other people being around you and stuff.
Right.
You know, Buena was cool because it always gave you it was rounded with trees, surrounded with trees
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the one side. So it almost kind of created a wind pocket, which helped a lot of the gliding birds. Phase, exile. I think you had a big wyvern flight that day. I don't know, a few times we flew over there with me there.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think wyvern was I think that was your new bird at the time, and you had a great flight. Again, in my opinion, an awesome flight then. So
No, you're right. It was. Yeah. No, it was. Wyvern flies pretty damn good too. So it's it was more. It got to be more astonishing than I thought it was going to be. And I see you're crafting a bird as we speak. I just had to get the shot out. I always love the shot of the picture of them down the rows. You can't really see their fin codes, but you see the first one's fin code. I love doing that. I love getting down at ground level and then seeing the lineup of the planes. That's a really good shot.
yeah, I'd like to do that too at one point. Get all mine built and then have a lineup like that.
Yeah, parked. There's something about them being parked. Yeah, that's always pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean, however you get a chance to do it, because you don't really like. It's not. I don't know. It's pretty easy to get a lineup shot of the birds, obviously, but um, like it it always depends on if it's windy or not. That's the biggest key. Is it
Well, right, yeah.
because if it's not windy, or if it is windy, rather, I should say, they're not going to sit still for you very long.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got one other one to show you there. This is that's a lineup of vampires, and that's a lineup of the earliest vampires. I can tell because the first two or first three in line are the prototypes because they don't have the bihedrals yet. It's the plane, but I didn't bihedral them, and we're like, okay, we got to do that. So, or bi winglets if you're being technical. I'm always gonna give the shout out to freaking Y13 because he loved to point that out, and or he mentioned it, and like, yeah, it's a technicality, and you're right, you're right, you're right. We're not, we're not, we're not saying, we're not suggesting that Wingstream. Uh, I don't, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but the horse is dead, so we need to stop. So are you? What are you trying to do? You trying to recreate that
Yeah,
with
recreate
what?
a
Yeah, with what you've
demon
got
here.
right there.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Oh yeah. Now is it gonna fly again? Who knows?
I would imagine it's probably going to be pretty good, right?
Yeah. Like I said, we have picture proof that it flew before. Can't see why I wouldn't do it now.
That's true. Like
But again, that was heavier paper too. So again, that goes back to that what I was talking about earlier is that heavier paper. I mean, obviously when we do more of the advanced materials like uh, what is it called, Manila folders or poster board, things are going to fly different.
True.
Calendar paper, Chinese takeout paper, or Chinese menu paper, I should say.
Exactly. That is not a javelin. I got to do a slightly better job of like maneuvering the pictures around because there's still some in occasion looking through here. It's like that is not that plane. And by the way, people, here's this is a kind of a primary example right here, real quick. Um, while he's building his demon.
Demon, yes.
Um, this is one of the main reasons why, like I showed you that picture earlier. Um, we talk javelin a lot. We talk about interceptors a lot. Um, one of the primary reasons why we don't get to see many pictures of them is because this is typically the picture. Like they're usually the best time to get them. When you get by the time you get your camera lined up and stuff, they never look that good because they simply go out or up and down. So you're never going to get a gliding shot. They're never going to look graceful, and because it's such a hard, fast flight and throw, you hardly ever get them climbing. They're almost always coming down. So, and again, by that time, they're really far away. So it's always like this. I mean, I got a bunch of javelin shots. They're all like this. And that's why I don't show many javelin pictures unless they're posed. I mean,
Unless you can get them posed up.
yeah, I mean, like if we get them posed, it's one thing. But I mean, one way or another, they're flying down range. If you throw them, you've thrown them. So they're like, they're already heading away, and it's like, well, they're heading away, they're done. So then you don't get them anymore. It's like, well,
I mean, no, yeah, and the only way to fix that is if you had someone separately videoing them.
which is another reason why we all have to get together because I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again because we need somebody who's got good picture taking skills and somebody who's got the throwing skills to be able to get these damn shots.
Right.
And a lot of people argue for both things because it's like, well, you got to know your camera and you got to know your damn. Well, you got the camera now. Of course, you've had the camera for years, but at this stage. But a lot of people argue that they can't throw their planes. It's like I got to throw my plane, or you can only throw your plane.
Right.
Like we put out how to build videos for you guys all the time, but we're also like, we didn't fly like yours did. Well, I throw it differently than you do. So, and it never fails. It never seems to fail anyway. That it's like, no matter who you're dealing with, there's usually somebody out there who's like always scared. Like I love the little kids. I hate them, but I love them. I love them because they take to the planes with wild abandon. They just grab them and throw, which you can't be scared to do. But they also grab them any which way, which is why I hate them because they'll grab your wings. It's like, don't grab it by the wings, man.
Right.
What the hell are you doing? So, trainers, people. That's why we talk about the trainers.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why, that's like kids, like adults will always like if you have any thought into the build and then you fly and you like take the time and like, why did mine fly like that? It's like, dude, you didn't throw it like I throw it. Don't be scared of it. Throw it. Most of the planes I think any of us have put out there for how to builds. In any case, even if I put my entire lineup out there, classics included, most of them take like a good throw. There's not very many Litro planes in my inventory. I don't think KIA, Missile, I don't think any of you guys, NASA's, POW, I don't think any of you guys have too many that require a light throw.
This demon is technically a small trainer, Litro trainer.
See? Right. So, but again, like, well, how many of them do you have in your inventory? Like 2, probably.
Right, yeah.
I mean, a Litro trainer would be perfect. A light throw would be for Project Mothership. When you develop your aerial demonstration team, you won't need a hard throw to get them out there.
Right.
Because if you throw it too hard, you'll just drop the four on the ground behind you, and the mothership will just go on down the line. So,
Mm-hmm.
a perfect example of why a light throw trainer is needed. Yeah, the only way you end up getting a good shot is a pose shot when it's like all around. I love shots like that. I don't think I take enough of those. I like those. It's a good showcase. But I mean, by the same token, it's really good to see them gliding through the air. you, you can't deny how cool they look gliding through the air. I mean, there's no. I don't think there's any posed pictures in the calendars. We'll put it that way. Just not gonna waste my time.
Well, I was gonna say because anyone can do that.
Yeah.
I could have made a calendar 10 years ago. You could have made one 20 years ago.
Right.
If you want to just if you just want to do post shots, I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I've been taking pictures for a long time. I mean, a long time. I still got photo pictures, like film photo, made up of planes I took, like in the '90s. So, because I like taking pictures of my planes, but it's just something about it.
Right.
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
Mm-hmm.
KIA showing you all the equipment that you should have on hand at all times, every time. Make sure your plane's built right, and built all the time.
That's right.
Having a little
Yeah.
identity crisis with Cirrus myself, because apparently Cirrus is, I don't know. It's not really an identity crisis. It's just I also noticed, like, to make sure you're building the right Cirrus, you have to follow the instructions on my channel perfectly. I gotta get those how to builds up there, man. Seriously. I have got to get those fucking videos locked down and make sure everybody has the shots. It's getting old. I mean, seriously, the idea is rich, and I don't have it. You know what I mean? When you guys see them, I know I've said this for fucking years now, but when you see them, you'll understand why. I promise, you'll understand why. If you guys have enjoyed the intro video to IVPAC, you'll know why I'm taking a while with my how to builds. Because that's a prime example of what I'm trying to give you. Which I think is what everybody's trying to do, actually. So it's not like it's nothing special. I'm not saying it's special. I'm just saying it's what I'm trying to accomplish. Is that done?
Almost. I just had kind of an idea for.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like, it looked like you'd finished, but now you're tweaking something that I haven't seen you
Yeah.
touch before.
I'll have to do it on the next one because I think this one's. I already made a fold in it that was on the original, but I think it's a little too crooked. Plus, I kind of have to squish it correctly. I have to squish it without killing the wing, which is, a problem.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Which, having big hands, unlike Mark, is a problem.
That's another reason a lot of people out there, if you like sit through our videos, you kind of have you get a chance to see it from every aspect too. You get a chance to see how a bigger guy gets to deal with it, bigger hands, a smaller guy with the tiny hands gets to deal with it. So like you get to see how like it works for everybody. You just have to find your way to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Well, as for me, I'm not gonna have tiny, tiny little birds. The Blackhawks were about the smallest thing I could make that I could actually make folds and use my fingers to get them nice and hard creased and everything like that. That's why, for me, I'd like not so much my reputation, but kind of the thing that I'm known for is making the bigger ones, the big birds, the cargos, the airlifts, the bombers that can do the spectacular, a mothership and stunt team, or just a cargo plane that you can damn near put a notebook on or an actual full tape on and it would go. Which that's a little extreme, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. No, right, exactly.
So I'm not going to specialize in the small little birds, but I can definitely make do with what I can.
God almighty, that's not a javelin or a wyvern either. Oh my god! Why do I do these things? Somebody needs to stop me. Somebody really needs to stop me. Because I'm obviously not with the program. It's worse with my own planes. This is why I tell all you members too: give me a video, give me a picture, get me pictures, or make yourself pictures because y'all want like the calendar is a prime example. Like like the calendars I've made so far, and any other requests, they're probably gonna have my planes in them because I've got the most of my own pictures. If you guys send me pictures, I'll be glad to use them. So don't think it's I'm trying to leave anybody out. It's just I don't have them.
Right.
If I get them, I will use them. I'll be glad to. And make sure you take. I know it kind of sounds counterproductive, but take a shit ton of them because, I mean, if you ever try to capture a plane in flight, you'll understand it's not the easiest job in the world. So when you see the shots that I send and they're like, "That's an amazing picture," it's not like, dude, I've taken 40 shitty shots to get to that one amazing picture.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to just like let it fly when you take the pictures. Because
Mm-hmm.
for every 40 you take of a paper airplane flying, only one's going to turn out great.
Oh yeah, that video that I posted on my channel of the SNA's first flight with the new design or reinvented design took me 16 shots before I finally got that one where it actually flew where I wanted it to go, and showed what the bird can do.
That's right. See, yeah, it's not, it's not as possible as you think it is. So yeah, you gotta watch out. Um, nice thought, nice thought. You know, you always want to try to get the good picture, and like any fishing show out there, or whatever edited TV show you like to watch that claims it's a reality show, yeah, you're editing out a whole like decked out. You don't, you can't condense like 2 weeks worth of work into 30 freaking minutes. You can't condense uh, 3 hours worth of like God knows how many times. Like seriously, when you go outside 3 hours, you know you've probably thrown like 200 times. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so there's at least that many flights. And again, like you only get you see there's some pictures out there, but it's like we've flown so many times, and all those flights that's the best looking shots we got. So yeah, it's not foolproof. You got trial and error is the key here. So keep it in mind. We're not. That's not a fucking javelin. That is. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to our program. 9:59. I have no idea whose plane that is. But it's not mine. Actually, I think that's missiles. Yes, yes, it is. My God. Why is there a line in that shot? Because my fucking drive failed. Miserable. Yeah, you know. It is what it is. Wee! How many planes of yours and mine do we have together?
What do you mean? Built?
Yeah, did we like we built a couple, right?
I know Scarab, but that was with Mark and Morgan
Right,
as well.
because we
Um,
tried to develop a company name for our combined efforts.
but I think for you and me together, I don't think we did anything. I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to do that one time.
I think we tried like when we were at Sam's. Still, I think we
Oh
tried
yeah,
them,
yeah.
or maybe even Annixter too. Uh,
But we didn't like what we came up with.
right.
No way. I'm sitting here looking through. Sorry, we're a little bit quiet, guys, but I'm sitting here looking through our. I have this folder of stuff that I call the contest shots. The contest shots are basically exactly that. It's find the quote unquote find the plane, and man, some of these are bloody amazing. Like seriously, find the plane. It's like there's a plane in this shot, and admittingly, I have problems with where the hell I'm looking. I took almost. I think I took every one of these damn shots, and I still have trouble figuring out. This one really messes me up. Oh, there she is. Good God. I remember taking the pictures, and I still don't know where the damn layout is. Is that a zipper?
Yes, it is.
I heard that. We heard that. Don't know what the fuck
We.
it is, but like somewhere in here. Oh yeah, I love these. Sometimes it helps to like. First, there's two things you have to do if you're looking through contest shots and you're not really sure where the plane is. Two things you really got to do. You have to negative or posterize. You have to take it into Photoshop and change the layout. That'll usually help you out. But then what you got to do is, well, you got to know your damn target. So you have to like have the sequence. If you have the sequence, it helps. If you take a sequence of shots, like I'm telling you, take a bunch of shots of any plane. That way you can go like, oh wait, you run the sequence down. It's like, oh, there's movement right there. That's the plane because those four shots show different positions. Like the trees all look the same, but there's something that looks like it's moving. My God, where is this plane? This is like my favorite one. I've never put these in here. There's a. I remember this is a spider that NASA's built, and it's like a coffee news. Y'all heard us talk about this. It's it's a brown sheet, and it's made pretty large, but it's a brown sheet in trees with leaves and twigs, and the brown matches the twigs freaking perfectly. So it's like find this plane, and this plane is oh my God, it's damn near impossible. This little son of a bitch is in this picture somewhere, and I can't find it. Wait, there it is! Oh my God! This is the worst picture ever. Look at like one of those ones where like you're looking dead at it, and you're like, no way, and there it is. Yeah, yeah, there it is. If you guys want a challenge, if you're looking for a challenge, go through our contest picture. Oh, fuck, it's not even in our contest pictures. Um, I'll throw this one up there because I just enjoy this one so much. This shot of oh man. You're gonna get help on this, I guess, but you'll see what I'm dealing with. In this picture, I was tempted to give you the whole damn pictures to see what I'm dealing with. You know what? You're gonna get the whole damn picture. In this picture, there is a spider. Find the spider. Like you can pull it up.
Good luck.
Yeah, good freaking luck. I mean, you can hit pause. You can zoom it in. Um, I have problems with this one. It's my favorite shot. It's freaking awesome. It's damn. I mean, like invisible. Like, oh my God. I could give you the sequence of shots, and you're still gonna be like, where the hell is this plane? Um, I'm pretty good photographer, photographing these things. So like, I usually get a good job of like, I'll crop. or I'll get them in the center of the shot even without cropping. I'm pretty good at that. Believe it or not, like you see a lot of the shots and they're usually in the center. Believe it or not, I usually get them in the center without cropping. Pretty good at that. I mean, I'm not that good. I do a lot of cropping because it's a paper plane. Let's face it. But like this one, yeah, it's a little off center. But like, dude, this plane, this freaking like you see it, you're like, huh? There's a plane in here. Yeah, there's a plane in there. There's a NASA Spider in that one. I'm gonna give you another one, just so you could like get real frustrated with me. It's the same plane, same day, same flight. You're not gonna find it. I dare you guys to put in the response and circle the plane and say like, oh, it's right there. And that way, like we know, because like, dude, it's ridiculous. That one's a little. I consider that one easier, really. Um, but like none of these. It's a series of 4 shots. Okay, those 2 are the hardest ones. The hardest one is the first one. That's the next hardest one. I think I'm gonna give you. I'll give you all 4 of them, right? Just so you can have fun. This one I think is the easiest one. Yeah, I think it's the easiest one. Yeah. Although I am torn between that one and the next one here. Uh, the only hint I will give you is none of these planes are in the photos are in the center. That's all you get. Hit pause. Damn you. And one more. And they're not in order either, so that makes it a little bit more of a challenge. So you can't be tracking them through their shots. In some cases, I think that's the easiest one. But once you spot it in one, you'll kind of know where to look for the rest of them. So, yeah, find it in the shots, and we'll do a $50 giveaway. You like that? You think that's a good idea?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, no. Let's not go that route.
Yeah.
I see little man holds up demon pretty damn good. You got it held like right at the corner there.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good like hold right there. Yep.
Right.
Perfectly on the damn spot.
Uh-huh. So yeah, a little bit of breaking news here.
Oh hell. Please
I wish y'all could.
Just a little bit.
Well, I mean, it flies amazing. I wish y'all could. I wish y'all could have seen it, because I mean, damn.
Do you have like? Is it a big enough area to fly it down there?
Yeah, I have enough of a straight line that, not at, well, over the last 3 or 4 months we've been cleaning out the basement and made it real nice and everything, put carpet down, blah blah blah, throwing things out, whatever. So now I have a nice line at the base of my steps in my basement, all the way to about 3/4 of the way to the other side of the house. So I mean, it's a good stretch where I can get a good flight in. I'd say it's probably about the length of your hallway in your house, in the basement there.
Oh,
from
okay.
your office to, I think, just straight, because I think you have a straight hallway right there, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. So like the length of that, but with no walls. Obviously, I haven't. It's a little bit more open, that I can throw it all the way through. And out of 4 flights, 3 of them went straight as a damn arrow and glided nice. I mean, again, barring that this is inside, it flew amazing.
Well, that, and also, of course, we got to be looking at, did you really want it to fly straight down there? I mean,
well, and then, yeah,
as long as you wanted it to fly straight, then you're fine.
Right. Well, and I can only have it fly straight because I can't have it do a loop-de-loop because there's not enough room down here. So who knows? Right. Who knows that once I get outside, that with maybe a little bit harder throw, a little bit more. I'm throwing it straight, like you're saying, straight level down this straight hallway. Once we get outside, where I can actually throw it up in the air and see what I could do from there.
Indeed. Okay.
So.
See, yeah. All the things that we have to think about and stuff. Because again, indoor testing. It's obviously perfectly acceptable. It's just you got to be prepared, and you got to prepare yourself. It's not just a matter of, you don't know, like, if you're looking for something out of the plane, you're thinking like, oh, it's got it, or oh, this is crap. You just don't, like, are you planning on flying it inside its entire life? Probably not. So
right.
Don't let it go to your head one way or the other. It's horrible or it's great. Get it outside where it really can be tested, and then you'll know, like, oh man, this plane really does suck.
Right. I had quite a few. We'd be doing it at Sam's or Annixter, and it's like, oh, fly's great. And then we get outside in the morning or whatever in the afternoon. It's like, this sucks.
All too often, I think, actually, is really the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we do what we can do, so.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. All right, people. I want to wrap this up because we got some shit down. Are we cool?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right. Damn. We got a lot of stuff talked about. This was a freaking paper airplane show. Anybody watching this, you're going to want to break this up between like 5 30-minute shows. I wonder if we could do that in editing.
I would think so.
Oh, man. We got to do a better job of that, by the way. Me and Mark talked about this. We were like, we got to do a better job of, like, if we get into topics, we need to, like, preface the topics. So if we ever do a 3-hour show, we don't have to edit, we don't have to do that. We can just boost up a...
We'll put it in the comments or in the video description and say, like, a timestamp.
Well, I mean, I definitely do that. It's just, like, we could turn this into, like, 4 30-minute shows of all the shit that we did talk about.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
In that note, we probably will do that, people. I would like to say thanks for sitting through the entire thing, but you're probably not going to get that. You're probably going to get this broken down that I thought about it. So, meh. But in the future, we got to remember, like, that'll be something we got to think about. It's like, okay, let's preface the chapter so when we get on a topic, we'll talk about the topic, and that way we can record it for, like, 4 freaking hours, but then we could break it apart later into 30-minute segments we need to do for shows. That would make a lot of show out of this. Which, in this case, of course, we probably did. I mean, I think so. I think I'll do that. So.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely work out better because then, I mean, really, you can think about it. You can make 4 different. You can make four shows. You could have a tech talk. You could have a paper planes and more. You could have a main live. You can do like an hour and then 2 half hours, and then there you go. You got three shows.
That's true because we have the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, bro. Okay. Well, that's what's gonna happen. People, you hear that? That's what's gonna happen. This ain't gonna be a 1 night long show. So why I keep saying that in front of you guys, I don't know, because you're not gonna see it. So thanks. Yeah, right. Thanks for watching us these 4 shows. Yeah. I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna have to do a better job of this in the future, but in the meantime, yeah. Kay's here with us. He was here with us tonight. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. We're gonna be out. Yeah, it was great being with y'all, and y'all got a lot of information. So, yeah.
New info, new news, some rehashing. Kind of got all the above.
All of the above. Yeah, this is gonna make a good breakup into shows.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, you got the idea. So, guys, thanks for sitting in. Thanks for sitting in on all of them. And watch them up. We'll get them out to you.
Whole time.